1994 Gibson Les Paul Studio. She has an ebony fretboard, and I'm doing a lot of work on this guitar. It came into me like a disaster. That's what happens, man. So, chrome, everything. I'm putting in DiMarzio PAF Masters with 59 control wiring. And I'm doing the frets right now. You can see I've already started doing it. So the first thing I do is I check to see how straight the neck is by putting a straight edge. And what I'm looking for is to look in between the 5th and the 12th frets to see if there's a gap. And I've already leveled this. And if there was a gap, all right, there was a gap, I will have to adjust the truss rod slowly, either giving relief or relieving the neck. But this one, this baby, I already made it level, and then I took my fret rocker, and what you're looking for is these frets are all straight now. I've already finished that end of the process. But if you've got a low fret, it would be in the middle, all right, and you would get a little bump like that if this one was low. And I go through the entire section of the fret, and these are all pretty straight. Actually, they're all almost perfectly straight. I already leveled it out. So the next phase is you get you want to get a crowning file. I use a diamond embedded crowning file from StewMac. I've done pretty much the whole gamut of them, and basically I get a black magic marker. Now I'm doing all these frets. I'm recrowning them all. They all need to be crowned. And so what I do is I actually, you'll see I started already working on these. The black magic marker, when I use the crowning file over the top, and I can draw on this one back and forth in this particular one. And I just go back and forth until I get close to here. I want to make these lines as thin as possible so I get a nice crown across the top of the frets instead of these flat, dull pieces. Strings will get caught up on those, and when you have a nice crown, a rounded crown, the playability of the guitar is superb, much better, especially when they're polished off nice, and not to mention it just looks fantastic. So I'll continue on here and finish doing this job.